Homes destroyed in the Rowena fire has grown now to 49. Also, just into the newsroom, we have learned that 15 fundraisers for those impacted by the fires have now raised $38,000. This fire is burning between Hood River and the Dalles. It's burned more than 3,800 acres so far, and it is 0% contained.
Hundreds of people have been evacuated, and even more are in level 2 beset evacuation zones. Fox 12's Spencer Schott spoke to folks who are right on the edge of the evacuation line to see how they are reacting on this day 3 of the destructive fire. Spencer, where are you now and what are you seeing?
Well, Pete, I'm on the very west side of the Dalles along Highway 30, and about a mile down the road is where Highway 30's closure starts. And on the other side of that barricade is that level 1 evacuate, go now evacuation zone. On this side of the barricade, though, we are in a level 2 evacuation zone. Just across the road on the other side of that retaining wall is the Oakwood senior community, and they have been in that level 2 zone since Wednesday. And today the folks said they're happy to see the blue skies, and they say the smoke has significantly less, but many of them still have their go bag within reach.
We have it right here so we can just grab it and go.
Stephen White and his wife, Tishy Stein, have lived on the edge of the Dalles for a little more than a year.
And, you know, we've never been evacuated for anything like this, so it's kind of a nerve-wracking situation.
When they heard about the Rowena fire on Wednesday spreading towards their home, they quickly packed a go bag.
I put shoes in case I needed to, you know, not run on my little flip-flops. Sweatshirt, medication, and I put my purse in there with my passport, and this one, really important. It's my knitting.
Then they sat tight, not quite sure what would happen next.
We keep thinking that any moment we're going to have somebody come through and say, yeah, it's time to go. So it's a kind of a little bit on the uneasy edge, you know, you're not sure.
Across the street, Sue Bridey had to come home early from work when she heard the fire was so close to her home.
We quickly decided where the passports and wills were and things like that, our medications, some water, dog food, put it in the car, and then we were set and ready.
For Oakwood Estates, this isn't the first time neighbors have had to pack their bags.
We have a history here in this neighborhood of having a fire come over the hill a few years ago that rapidly went to evac right now.
But this time around, the fire seems to be moving away from the Dalles, so the neighbors are cautiously optimistic.
You know, it's almost like a false sense of security because, well, we made it through these 2 days, you know, and then I think, well, no one else is freaking out, but we shouldn't either.
Praying the winds stay at their backs.
It's still concerning because we heard that the wind could change. That's our biggest fear, is that wind.
Now, as of today, there are more than 4,000 people in that level 2 evacuation zone of be set to go whenever ready. And that level 2 is on both sides of the Rowena fire, but a vast majority of the people in that be set level 2 zone are here on the west end of the Dalles. Reporting live, Spencer Schott, Fox 12 Oregon.